What's good, homie? I'm back with another video. I hope y'all proud of me. I'm being consistent, you know. I'm trying and shit. I'm trying. But I gotta get a couple of stuff off my y'all, I'm really going through it with this ring light. Like, I pray this shit stays still because I don't know what's going on. Like, please stay still because this shit, I don't need this right now. But like I was saying before, I gotta get a couple of things off of my chest because honestly, I just feel like the world needs to hear it. It's not really things off my chest. It's basically, I feel like 10 things people should do in life. So let's just get started. Number 1, take your own advice. A lot of us be giving advice and we don't take it ourselves, whether that got to do with men or jobs that we feel like we should apply to but don't, but we tell somebody else to do it because we see the greatness in them and this, that, and the third. Or family issues and shit like that. If you know you're not the type of person that's going to take your own advice, you probably shouldn't give it. I'd rather you just be a listening ear because a lot of times people be saying some good shit. Trust me, sometimes I'm one of them. So I'm speaking for myself too. Tell a person some good shit, some motivational shit. And I be scared to go after my dreams or scared to tell a motherfucker how I feel because it's just like nobody likes rejection. So I'm taking my own advice as we speak. So I'm not gonna say this and then not do it because this is the reason why I'm doing the video. Take your own advice because 9 times out of 10, the advice you give and you know that's some real good shit, you can use it for yourself. So take your own advice. Number 2, be kind. It's not that fucking hard. You don't have to be a rude ass person all the time. Being nice go a long way. You never know who you might run into in the future. So that same person that you was being fucked up to, rude to, you never know. You might bump into that person, and then that person is a CEO of a job you trying to apply to, and now they remember the shit that you did to them, and they be like, deny, you're done. Cause shit like that actually happens. So I just rather us as human beings be nice to others. That shit goes a long way. You be surprised. When God see you doing nice shit for people or doing nice gestures, you be surprised how far you will go. And you don't even expect it. It don't hurt to be nice. It really don't. It goes a long way. And sometimes I know it's hard to keep your composure when somebody is trying you and shit. But 9 times out of 10, the person that keep they fucking cool be the main motherfucker that either stay out of trouble, don't get into trouble, don't get killed, don't get locked up. You be surprised. And trust me when I tell you, that shit is hard to do. Especially when you got somebody that's really rubbing you the wrong fucking way and wants you to get out of character. Nah. Sometimes it's just good to keep your cool, especially as an adult, because you can't get out of certain shit when you an adult like you did when you were a child. Because when you were a kid, they be like, oh, okay, this person got a lot of growing up to do. It's a mistake. When you 26, 28 and above, they be like, you knew what you was doing. You knew the consequences. So shit is different when you adult. So I just rather people just be kind. It don't hurt and it goes a long way. Number 3, live a little. Live a little. Like if you're an adult and like you take care of your own shit and whatever, because this is for the adults. If you a kid, please get off my video. I don't feel like my videos is like kid friendly. Like I be on some raunchy shit. But if you're an adult and you're the type of person that's to yourself and you shy and shit like that, there's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that. But if you have thoughts like, damn, I want to try this, but I'm scared to, or you think somebody's going to judge you, girl, just go for it. Or guy, go for it. Like, don't be scared of someone might judge you, because 9 times out of 10, they probably want to do the same thing, or they probably already doing it. You don't know the thoughts that you feel. I mean, the thoughts that you come up with in your head. I promise you, a lot of people is thinking the same way. A lot of people is thinking the same way, but they just don't act on it because, number one, they don't feel comfortable, and number two, it's just they probably didn't find that right person. So, and this could mean multiple things, right? This could mean jumping out of the I was about to say jumping off a building. Please don't do that. I was about to say what I want to say, like, it could be multiple things, far as skydiving, you know, like when you want to jump off a mountain, bungee jumping and shit. It could mean you want to do spontaneous shit with your man or your girl, shit. And if you're the type of person that want to do spontaneous shit, but you feel like you can't, I'm telling you now, girl, just do it. Just do it. Because, number one, don't be scared if a nigga tell you, oh, let's go into my thoughts. If a man tell you, oh, let's go into the bathroom real quick, or let's go into the dressing room real quick, please don't say, no, because I don't want nobody to hear me. Bitch! Let them hear you! Unless it's kids, then no. But if it's a adult party and shit, and he want to be spontaneous, girl, do it! You only live once, and you only young ones. But hey, if you an old lady looking at my videos and you doing that same thing, you grown. Who gonna tell you to do who gonna tell you to do what with yours? Not a damn body. So what I'm telling you is, live a little. Because when you get old, these are some stories that you probably want to tell to your fucking child. Or to, who knows, you might get put in the home and the lady that's taking care of you, or the guy that's taking care of you, going to ask you, oh, you have any stories back in your day? Like, oh, yeah, sit down. I got a whole list. You'll be surprised. And they can learn something from you. So don't be shy. Do what you want to do, baby. That's how I live my life. I was shy. I still am shy. But I'm spontaneous. Okay. Number 4. Travel. I can't express this enough. Travel. Get a passport and travel. Like, you don't understand how many beautiful places it is in the world. You'll be surprised. So many things that you can learn from, many people you can learn from. Like, it make you appreciate where you came from, and make you think about, oh, maybe this is a place I want to move to. Like, it's plenty of things you can learn from by traveling. And I feel like everybody should experience that if you can. Because it's a lot of things that I learned just by traveling different places. Even in certain states, you'd be surprised. Like, certain foods taste better in other places. The scenery is much better. I feel like certain places, the air quality is much better, because I have a bad sinus problem. I have a bad sinus problem where every time I wake up, I sneeze. Like, sometimes my eye water. This is like every fucking day. And I realized when I went to Cancun, that did not happen to me, not once. And I was shocked because I had this problem since I was 12. It's bad, and I get it from my mom, but I got it worse than her. And I could go through a box of tissues in one day, because, like, it's like an ongoing process, but it's worse in the morning. And in Cancun, I don't get that problem. I don't get that problem at all. And I was so shocked, because I'm just like, I always had this problem, but when I went over there, it was different for me. It was very different. So travel, experience, get to know other people, get to know places, and you'd be surprised. You probably won't want to move where you at now, because it's just like it changes your mindset on a lot of things. It really does. Because I was the type of person, I used to say, I ain't getting no planes, that shit is scary, da-da-da-da. Now I can't wait to book flights, because I want to go to another place. I want to see what else I can learn. I want to see what else I could see that's different from big buildings, green, nasty-ass water, because New York Beach is dirty. I just have to put that shit out there, because it's dirty. Since I've been traveling, when I tell you, I only go in water that I can see my fucking foot in. Because when I tell you, New York City Beach, Coney Island, dirty. Fucking dirty. Next one. I'm sorry, y'all. Because, Number 5. Living your truth. We in 2021. It's no reason why you should be scared to be yourself. Live in your truth. Because you're going to wind up regretting it later. So, I don't give a fuck if you want to be a fucking bread maker, an entrepreneur, a fucking singer, a producer, anything you fucking want. You want to be gay or whatever, fine. But be yourself. It's no point of trying to impress somebody else. It's a lot of times, especially when you're a child, you feel like you gotta do what your fucking mom or your dad say. And I can understand that, because you live in a house and you don't want to cause problems. But you also gotta make sure you fulfill yourself and any desire that you feel inside. Because once you do what your mom and pop say, and you realize you ain't never really get to do what you want, you're gonna resent them. You're gonna resent them. And I experienced that, because I wanted to go to a certain college, and my mom was afraid for me to go out of the state, because it was no way for her to kind of like keep tabs on me. So she wanted me to go to school here, and I wanted to go to either this school in Pennsylvania or the school upstate, because I just felt like I wanted to get away from the fucking city. And she called my cousins, she called my brother, she called my grandmother, and they all was just like, oh, she needs to stay here. It's nothing for her out there. That shit pissed me the fuck off. And sometimes I still think about that shit to this day, because it's just like, you stopped what I wanted to do because you were scared of something might happen to me. And I understand that, because like, you're a mom, and if you can get nowhere near me in a quick manner, or you wouldn't be able to like help me if I needed help, as a mom, yeah, you do panic. But the way I felt was, I'm growing, and I'm gonna have to learn from my mistakes, and I'm gonna eventually have to learn how to do shit myself. I felt like I didn't get to experience that, and I felt like I was like, I'm not gonna say I'm kind of messed up about it, but I just feel like if I was able to get that experience, I'll probably be a little bit further. But you know, sometimes God give you the cards you dealt with for a reason. So I got over it. But at the time, I was really hurt, because nobody understood where I was coming from. So I'm telling people now, because this could apply to young or old, just do what you feel like you want to do in your heart. You don't want to have no regrets in life. Number 6, don't let people stop you from doing you. And what I mean by that is, get rid of niggas that don't believe in your fucking dreams. Get rid of niggas that's hating on you. Get rid of niggas that only see you in a certain way. Get rid of niggas that only feel like you only good to be around them when they doing better than you. Get you niggas that's gonna support you in your fucking dreams before you hit big. Get you niggas that's gonna actually gonna grind with you, or get you niggas that's just positive around you. If you got a nigga that you feel like is holding you back from the simplest shit, cut him off. Because number one, I feel like when niggas is around you that's doing all of that shit, they just want to be around you to just make you feel bad so they could feel good. And it's just like, we in 2021 now. If you still on that kind of time, my nigga, be by yourself. Be by yourself, because no good is coming out of that for you. And it sucks because it's just like you can't see somebody else be great because you feel like you don't see it in your fucking self. So now you stopping the person that's supposed to be your friend. You stopping them from believing what the fuck they want to do because you feel like you're a fucking grain of rice. Like you're that big. You're that big and you want somebody to be smaller than fucking you. You want somebody to fucking be a fucking a chia seed. What's that chia? The fucking little seeds you put on them fucking clay animals that grow. That's you. But you don't grow. You fucking stay right there in that spot because you think so little of your fucking self. And you want other niggas to think little of your fucking self. I mean, little of they self. So that's why you keep them around and you bash them. Nigga, fuck you and get out of my face. Don't need it. I don't fucking need it. Stay clear from people like that. Stay clear from people like that. When they don't see your fucking dreams or they quick to say little nitpick shit there, they giving you clear signs of them not believing in you, don't care about you, don't care about your feelings, don't care about your grind, don't care about nothing. They want you to be stuck with them. Fuck out of here. Leave them motherfuckers behind. Leave them behind. Leave them behind. You don't need nobody like that around you at all. 7. Take care of your kids. Please. Take care of your kids. They did not ask to be here. They did not ask to be here. Take care of your fucking kids. I don't give a fuck if you got 10 of them shits. You decide to fucking have them kids. Alright? I shouldn't see kids running around here looking crazy and you looking top shelf. I shouldn't see kids with all the other fucking family members but you. Now, I'm not saying you don't need a break, but you never with your kids. I shouldn't see kids crying or stressed out because mommy ain't there or daddy don't want them. The fuck? Don't nobody need to be thinking like that at an early age. That's how you fuck a kid mind up, because now they're growing and they stressed out, and then sometimes people don't even know why they stressed out, but it be childhood trauma, and now you gotta explain yourself like, damn, what the fuck is wrong with me? And now you gotta see a therapist, and now you fucking realizing you stressed out because mommy didn't care about me or daddy wasn't there. All I'm saying is, if you ain't ready, strap up. If you ain't ready, get an abortion. Don't keep the kid because you feel like, oh, the kid is cute, I want him, or you want the man, or you don't want to strap up because the pussy good, and then when the kid comes out, like, oh, nah, don't do that. Don't do that to these babies. These babies could be fucking the person we need in this fucking world for change, and you standing here and you stressing this kid out. Come on, like, we need to do better as human beings, bro. It's too many kids that stressed out at an early age because mommy and daddy got problems and they brought it on to their fucking kid. All I'm asking is, love your kid. Love your kid. And if you know the first one stressed you out, don't have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because then that means you really not going to be able to give them the attention that they need, because the first one already doing too much for you. Like, I don't got time for that. I'd rather you just stick with your one. Don't bring multiple kids in the world if you feel like you can't provide. And I'm not just talking about money-wise. I'm talking about spending quality time. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, y'all be thinking that the only thing you need is money for a kid. No, sometimes when I tell you the only thing a kid fucking wants is they mom or they fucking father, bro, that shit goes a long way. A long way. Don't be thinking your kid is fine because, alright, I'm the single mom, my kid is gonna be fly, my kid ain't gonna need a daddy. That is not true. That is not fucking true. Every kid need a father and every kid need a mother. That's why it takes 2. If it only took 1, we be producing by ourselves. And that's all I'm going to say. Because honestly, it's a lot going on, and I just feel like these kids need a better start in life. That's all I'm going to say. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. 8, don't settle for nothing. For nothing. And I'm not talking about just relationships. I'm talking about what you want to do in life. If you know in your heart, like, what I go by is this. I'm not saying every dream is meant to come true, but it's always good to make sure you tried your best and your hardest to do what you wanted to do first before anything else. So if you wanted to become a singer, even if you feel like you can't sing, if that was your dream as a child, you better went to choir, voice lessons, shit that will probably enhance your voice to make sure you got the best opportunities before you realize it's just not for you. If you want to be an entrepreneur, my nigga, you better, I don't give a fuck if niggas are selling the exact same thing you want to sell. You make sure you got a great sell pitch, and you be like, my shit is the hottest one on the block. You better express that shit like you make a nigga be like, I might get it from him. I know, I usually get it from this nigga, but this shit sound fire. You gotta bring that shit out of you. Because 9 times out of 10, that's what you're supposed to do. Especially if you feeling in your soul. That's why a lot of people, when you see a lot of these stars or a lot of people you look up to, a lot of people that you look up to, when you realize that they actually doing the shit that they want, because it took a lot of courage, it took a lot of motivation, it took a lot of dedication, because they ain't let nobody stop them from doing them. That's why you don't see a lot of people like that, because not a lot of people have the motivation or the dedication because they let other people get in their fucking way. So don't settle for nothing. Don't settle for nothing, because the shit that you want to do, it can actually come true if you put your mind to it. That's why they say believe in yourself. That shit ain't no joke. Believe in yourself. Took me a long time to get there, but I'm getting there. 9, cut them motherfuckers off. I already said that in which one? In 6, I think. Cut them niggas off. Like I said before, I feel like we're getting older now. You don't need a lot of toxic people in your life. Like, the nigga ain't treating you right, and he keep telling you bullshit, and he keep telling you the same thing, oh, let's take it slow, cut him off. He ain't ready. If the job like, oh, we don't have a promotion right now, or it's not enough space, and this, that, and third, don't cut the job off yet. Get a new one, then cut it off. Stop letting people play with you, because at the end of the day, like, time don't wait for nobody, and neither should you. So cut them niggas off. Cut everything off that's not gonna benefit you, and that's just how I feel. 10. Get you somebody that is nice and can make you fucking laugh. I cannot stress this enough. You will be the most happiest person when you get somebody that actually care about you and that actually it can make you laugh. When you wake up in the morning, they ask you if you're okay, do you need something to eat? They outside, they thinking about you. When you sad, they cracking a joke to make you feel better. Get you somebody that you could feel is the one you need to be with. So basically, don't settle for somebody because you feel like, all right, they look good, and I don't know if I'm gonna get somebody like this ever again. No, because sometimes looks could put you in a predicament where either you staying with this nigga because he look good and you trying to have cute babies, or he look good, now he whipping your ass because he just got fucking anger issues, or oh, he got an amazing dick and I don't know if I'm gonna ever find that again. Like, nah. Get you somebody that's gonna treat you nice and that actually respects you and care about you, because little do you know, you wanna fuck with somebody that's, oh my gosh, he's fired, da 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 da, and next thing you know, 2-3 years down the line, this nigga got 2-3 fucking babies on you, and he probably whipping your ass, or he probably just don't give a fuck about you, and now you sitting here like, damn, how I get here? Because you didn't find no value in yourself. And that's not even to be shade, because I feel like a lot of us women went through it at one point in time, you know, but sometimes sometimes, all the time, it's not worth it. It's really not worth it. I'd rather you be with somebody that's going to actually care about you and want to know your whereabouts, help you build, do better for you, like do better with you. Because a lot of times we be skipping the people that actually gave a fuck about us. And we don't need to do that no more, ladies. We really don't need to do that no more. We need to go for people that actually gives a fuck about us, that actually cares about our mental, our well-being, that want to do nice, sweet things for us. Like, stop going for them hood boogers. Stop going for them niggas. And I'm not even going to say stop going for them hood boogers, because you got hood niggas that actually give a fuck about you too. Stop going for niggas that just don't care about nobody but themselves. Go for somebody that actually genuinely want to see you do good, that supports you, that caters to you. Because when you find somebody like that, it makes it so much easier to be a woman, a lady, because you want to take care of them, you want to cook, you want, and I don't know if everybody else feel like that, but I know I feel like that. If I know that you doing everything in your power to make sure I'm good, you don't have to worry about me. I'm going to do everything you want me to do, because you're doing everything as a man for me. So, you wouldn't have to be like, clean this or do this or let's do, because I'm going to do it regardless. Like, it comes with my package. You do good to me, I'm going to do great for you. I'm going to do everything that you could imagine plus more, and you be like, God damn, I got a good one. Listen, nigga, you don't know. You do good to me, I will change your fucking world. Dead ass. Like, no game. I will change your world. But you gotta make sure, I gotta make sure I feel secure with you. I gotta make sure that you the one for me. I gotta make sure that, when I'm stressed out, I could call my man. When I need my man, I call him, he's there. I gotta, if my man is always there, I gotta question nothing. I got an honest man. I promise you, he isn't fit for you. You don't have to question me about nothing. What Destiny Child said, cater to you. Everything in that fucking song I'm doing, and I'm just being real. Like, subscribe, share. Let me know how you feel about the video. Let me know if you disagree on some shit. Let's have an honest conversation. And